Is Halloween harmful? Halloween, which is celebrated in many Christian countries on 31st October every year, originated in the 8th century AD. The noun hallows is the Old English equivalent of holy saints, and although it is rarely used these days, it does crop up, in verb form, in the Lord's Prayer in the line "Hallowed be thy name, holy, worshipped be thy name." EAN is an antiquated abbreviation of evening and can often be found in hymns and poetry etc. So Halloween means the evening before the day of the Holy Saints or All Hallows Eve. This is because the day after Halloween is 1st November, the day on which the Christian Church remembers all the saints in particular and all the dead in general. It is known as All Saints' Day or All Souls' Day. In many Christian countries, this is the day on which people visit the graves and other resting places of deceased family members to remember and honor the dead. At this time of year, during the Middle Ages, Christians would celebrate the saints' sacrifices, resolve and eventual triumph over the forces of evil, often acting out these stories with the use of costumes and masks to increase their impact on the audience. The timeless influence of such costumes and masks can be seen today in children's fancy dress costumes, masks, and face painting. Many religions around the world have strong traditions of remembering and honoring the dead, rituals which are often steeped in superstition. Indeed, the Christian tradition of remembering the dead and celebrating eternal life has its roots in pagan tradition, as do many other Christian traditions and festivals such as Easter, Harvest Festival and, indeed, Christmas itself. Nowadays we call the festivals celebrated at the end of October and the beginning of November Halloween and All Saints' Day. Halloween in particular has become very commercialized, and in October every year shops in Western Europe and North America at least fill with glow-in-the-dark pumpkins, skeleton and witches costumes, fangs and flashing red devil's horns. However, the fact that Halloween has become so commercialized need not detract from its original significance as a valid pagan, then Christian, festival. Some people apparently interpret Halloween not as a glorification of death and the powers of darkness but quite the opposite, as the devout Christian's way of mocking evil, safe in the knowledge that their faith protects the dedicated believer from it through the promise of eternal life.